Are you thinking of moving to Minneapolis or Minneapolis-St. Paul Twin Cities metro area? If you're not, you should be. But if you are, and you're someone who likes parks, have I got a place for you. My name is Jim Davidge with Vibrant Homes of Vibrant Realty, and I specialize in serving the beautiful western suburbs of the Twin Cities metro area. The place I referenced a bit ago is the western suburb of Plymouth, Minnesota. Plymouth is a jewel of a city that is about a 15-minute drive from downtown Minneapolis. There are so many amenities in this fine city. However, one of them I'm here to discuss today are the parks. Plymouth boasts about 20 parks in this city of over 81,000 people. There are your regular play area parks with slides, climbing apparatuses, swings, and play fields for various community sports and activities. However, there are parks that offer even more amenities, like Plymouth Creek Park, where you have the skateboard park, disc golf course, picnic shelter, walking and nature trails, along with the usual play equipment. Now in the winter, there's a skating rink with a warming house. It's a truly year-round place to go. Some of the other parks I want to mention have a theme, and that's one of the most surprising secrets of the parks in Plymouth. It's what surprised me the most when I moved here is that there are so many lakes and ponds and creeks around. They're everywhere. 6 of the parks are located on the edge of lakes. So there's Turtle Lake Park, where my kids used to go when they were really little. It's a bit of a swampy area, but there are plenty of, you guessed it, turtles. This time of year, springtime in May, you can find turtles crawling around or sunning themselves on logs or poking their heads out of the water. It's nature at its best. Then you have Lake Camelot Park, where there's a small play area, and then there's a paved walking trail that's really nice and wooded, and it's very serene, and it goes around the lake with a boardwalk that cuts across the south edge of the lake. It's a really great feature. I've enjoyed taking photos of swans, snowy egrets, and other waterfowl while I'm pretending to be Mr. Ornithologist. Next, we have Timber Shores Park, and that's near Bass Lake. Like many of the parks, there's the usual playground, but with this park, there's walking trails that lead up to Bass Lake, and then there's a dock for casting and a line for the casual fishing enthusiast. There's also plenty of green space to run around in, throw down a blanket for a picnic. The final 3 parks are parks located on one of the largest lakes in the Twin Cities, Medicine Lake. There's West Medicine Lake Park with incredible walking trails. It has a covered bridge, a beach for swimming in the summer, docks to fish from, so many places to grill, picnic, and gather, and of course, the beauty of the lake. Now there's a little smaller version of this park called East Medicine Lake Park. It too has a swimming beach, fishing dock, and play areas. Now the walking trails aren't as extensive, but it's a great place to go in the evening because you get to see the beautiful sunset over the lake. And finally, the creme de la creme of the lake-style parks in Plymouth is called the Clifton E. French Regional Park. This beautiful, nearly 900-acre park is on the north shore of Medicine Lake, and this park has everything. The nature trails are spectacular. The play equipment is for both kids and adults alike. There's a huge swimming beach, a visitor center, picnic tables galore, and a wonderful suburban natural setting. It's as good as it gets. And oh, I almost forgot, in the winter, the sliding hill is absolutely magnificent. Now you might think that's all for discussing the beautiful parks in Plymouth, right? Not yet. I want to touch on a couple more parks that are a must-see here in Plymouth. For those of you who enjoy flower gardens, you must take a stroll through the Millennium Garden next to the Plymouth Community Center. It's a beautiful display of mostly indigenous plants and flowers, and it's so nicely done that it's such a popular place for senior portraits and weddings. Walking through it is very serene and calm. and you gotta make sure you stop and smell the flowers. Okay, finally, I want to share one of my favorite places to go, and that is the Ilde Performance Center, just a block or two from the Millennium Garden. This too is a park, but it's unique in that it has a performance amphitheater. Every July, they have what's called Music in the Park. It's so popular that people put their lawn chairs and blankets down first thing in the morning to make sure they have a spot that evening. People used to do it the night before, but the city doesn't allow that anymore. But it's so worth it. There's been so many amazing concerts over the years, and this year in 2022, it will be the Minnesota Orchestra. This is such a great place to gather with friends and family, and it's a well-kept secret for those of us living in the western suburbs. There are so many things to see and do here in Plymouth, and if you've lived here, they're pretty much right out your back door. And also, I haven't forgotten to mention the miles and miles of bike trails in and around Plymouth and the golf course. So the biggest takeaway from this video is when you live in Plymouth, you're never too far from an incredible park for any type of enjoyment that suits you. If you'd like to learn about other suburbs of the Twin Cities, check out my other video of my 5 favorite Twin Cities suburbs. As always, if you like what I share, click the like, subscribe, and the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. I appreciate your time today. Thanks for watching.